Tarik Skubal returns to Motown tonight, and Skubal's already said he wouldn't mind returning to Motown long term after this season. Got to take care of business first here with the Dodgers. And if there's any Dodgers fans out there, how do you feel about Skubal making those comments? I guess it really all depends how he pitches in the postseason. That's just how things work. We're going to go ahead and talk about this game between the Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers. The Dodgers on a 3-game losing streak, got swept by the Braves. I got swept last night. Here to bounce back with you guys. Definitely appreciate everyone being here, whether you're here to follow or fade. I'm going to talk about this game between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers, which is a little bit of a tricky one. I know a lot of people may not want to touch it or may just go Dodgers run line. Will I go that way? I'm going to go ahead and tell you the way that I would recommend playing this game. My name is David Delano with picksandparlays.net, powered by WagerTalk. You guys can follow me on X and Instagram all season long at Get Sports Strong. All right, as we go ahead and dive into the odds here, obviously you see the Dodgers are a large favorite, minus 209. You got to risk $209 to profit 100 on the Dodgers. If you're playing the money line, Tigers $100 wager could get you 194 of profit. This is going to be the first time that these teams have played this season. Last year, the Dodgers swept the Tigers in Los Angeles. The season before that, the Tigers won 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers in Detroit. And you got Tarik Skubal on the mound. Should be probably one of the big marquee games in Major League Baseball tonight. We look at Skubal on the season. As we look at his splits, he made 16 starts this year for the Tigers, only 4 so far for the Dodgers, only 1-2 with a 3.38 earned run average for the Dodgers, solid 1.13 whip, 24 innings of work, 30 strikeouts, and only 7 walks so far for Skubal. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how these Detroit Tigers do against them. Obviously, spending his whole entire career with the Tigers, there's not a large sample size. Javier Baez is 1 for 2 against them. You do have Corey Julks, who is 3 for 3, though, against Skubal, and Gabriel Torres, who is 3 for 10. That's combined 7 for 15, 467 batting average against Skubal. Now, on the other side, though, Dodgers, they really had a tough time against the Atlanta Braves. And on the offensive side, this does seem like it should be a good spot for the Dodgers to go ahead and bounce back here. Prior to coming into the series against Atlanta, you had a Dodgers team here who had put up at least 4 runs in 6 straight games, and they were lost 4-3, 6-5, and 1-0 against the Braves. So 3 straight one-run losses. I took a shot on them in the free pick in the money line yesterday, and they did not come through. Now, as we look at who the Tigers are going to be sending to the mound, they're going to be starting Drew Anderson, who has been a starter as of late, but in his career now, 63 appearances, only 8 starts, 44 games pitched this season, only 6 starts, 4-5 with a 4.09 earned run average for Anderson. But we mentioned the starts. Last 2 games, he went 5 innings in each outing. 3-1 loss to the Royals and a 7-5 loss to the White Sox. They were for the Tigers. He allowed 3 earned runs in 5 innings in each of those games. He did allow 2 home runs against the Royals, and he did allow a home run against the White Sox. When it comes to active Dodgers, really no one has really seen him much. Only 3 career at bats total for nobody in the Dodgers has faced him more than 1 time. Tigers could be live here, man, for a shot. But the way that I'm going to go ahead and play this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Tigers here. Team total over 2.5 runs. I think the familiarity with Skubal, I do think that there's going to be a lot of emotions there. The Tigers being at home, we know that they're going to get their full 9 at bats. I think that the Tigers getting to 3 runs is something that I fully expect to happen. And also, when you look at these games between the Tigers and the Dodgers, we've seen now at least 7 runs scored in the last 6 head-to-head matchups. Now the wind is going to be blowing in, but I expect the Tigers to get to 3 runs at least. And for the Dodgers, I don't want to lay that run line. These are kind of those games where you look at the numbers. It's going to be a lot of emotion involved. I want to go ahead and stay off of, back in the Dodgers in a spot like this with this type of price. At the time of recording, a 7.5 is almost everywhere with all the juice on the under. I think that sevens are going to be widely available. I actually recommend, if your book lets you get 7, taking less juice than what I'm about to tell you and taking 7. But I know there's some trading platforms. I'm looking at DraftKings predictions, for example. You could do 7.5 or 6.5. They won't let you do exactly 7. So for that reason, I understand some of you guys in that situation. I like the alternate total here, over 6.5. I understand there's some juice there, but I like it. I like the over 6.5. Tigers and Dodgers going tonight. And favorite play here, I do like the Tigers. Team total over 2.5. Let me know what you guys expect from Tarik Skubal tonight. What you expect from the Tigers and Dodgers. Are the Tigers worth a shot at that big price? Um, I'd sprinkle on the Tigers before I sprinkle on the Dodgers here, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people are going to think the Dodgers can't lose 4 in a row. And on paper, Dodgers definitely the better team, but better teams don't always win in baseball. But we'll see. Let me know what you guys like for today. You guys can follow my top plays over there on picksandparlays.net. Didn't have a lot of plays yesterday, but I will say that I did go 1-0 over there on picksandparlays.net. So I did strike out on the free pick video, but we only had one premium and it did cash. So you guys can follow that entire body of work all season long over on picksandparlays.net. And this is coming to an end here at the end of the month. If you want to really lock in everything for this whole football season and the rest of the baseball season, you guys can go ahead and check that out over on picksandparlays.net as well. Once again, my name is David Delano. Let me know in the comments what you guys like for today in Major League Baseball. You want more picks? There's more up. I've got a couple preseason games going. Free pick videos. You guys can check out my thoughts on the Saints, Cowboys, Texans, and Panthers, and also a couple college football plays for Saturday, all right now up on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Premiums on picks and parlays. Wager responsibly. I'll catch you guys on the next one.